What's the matter, folks? You need words? Or, we turn on TV, we want to hear, calm down. I'll get to the words. Well, what a day, huh, folks? You got the Scott Peterson trial, where they're saying he lied when he said Lacey was home watching Martha Stewart. They asked him what episode. He said she was watching one where she made a lemon meringue pie, Martha Stewart. And then they said there's no episode. It was not that day. How'd you like to be that cop? How do you find that out? You dream your whole life of being a cop when you were a kid. Finally, you're in California. You're not only a cop, you get to be a detective. You know, then you have to flash your badge down at Lifetime, wherever our dumb show is, and go. Okay, ladies, I want every episode where there was baking if done. You have to sit there and watch like 50 episodes. That's got to change it, right? By the end, that cop's probably Angela Lansbury. And why would Scott Peterson say Martha Stewart? That's putting his name with a famous trial where somebody got convicted. That's stupid strategy. He's in California. Why didn't he say something normal like I'm watching the Laker game and cope? Well, all right, that wouldn't work either. But still. I heard you two were fighting in the back room, Nick and Patrice. You know, fellas, you got to save something for the show sometimes. You go back there with an ugly attitude, and then we come out here and there's nothing left to say. So just a word of warning. Hi, Mike. You've never been on. How's things over at Conan? You still making $1 million, you son of a bitch?
It's up.
Tom, how's your sitcom? Any word on it yet if it's getting picked up?
Yeah, my sitcom will be on tomorrow at 8:30 on NBC.
Tom, stop trying to ironically act like, yeah, you're just promoting it to be deconstructionist. You're nervous. It's going to get an awful rating, and you'll be finished. All right.
Tomorrow at 8:30 after Friends on NBC.
Will you guys please watch it? It's really going to help your rating.
I'll be on a plane at 8:30 going to Giggles in Seattle.
Him in a place called Giggles. What a combination. People are going to go, hey, Giggles. What's he yelling at us for? So let me ask you guys this. First, let me explain. You saw the show yesterday, I hope.
Terrific.
Well, you know the bench last week. If anybody does any hack thing, or if I just arbitrarily decide Bobby Kelly's going to come in and fill in for a while.
Thank you for explaining that, because they thought I had like handicapped seating up here. I'm sitting here like an ass.
Attitude's not going to help you.
That's right there,
Now listen to me. First of all, you saw this yesterday. I'm paying for the... Right now, we're going to do charity stuff. This is the Haitian Dominican flood victims. So far, it's 120 out of my own poor pocket. So if you let me do any of these things to you, or if you want to do them to me and you'll pay, that's the list. You've seen it before. Pinch tits.
There was a flood in Haiti?
There was a big flood in Haiti and Dominican Republic.
They come over here on tires anyways. What's the difference?
All right. That's why he's Nick G. All right. So the accuser in the Kobe Bryant case cannot be referred to as the victim. You heard about this? Because of the, during the trial, they just said no because it makes it guilty. Mike, you were actually in the legal profession. What do you think about this?
They're going to allow her to call herself the white woman, so it's still bad.
Thanks for your legal expertise.
Yeah, you're welcome. I can say white woman in Latin to make it sound more official.
And they said the judge is going to be allowed to use the N-word the whole trial. So.
What do you think? Let me guess, but we look at him sitting there trying to think of the racial angle.
Yeah.
He's sitting there like, how are white people responsible for this?
Still thinking about hilarities.
Can't we be innocent once in a while?
You guys just look.
Terrific.
Keep me out of this. I'm just saying. This is serious business, this whole Kobe.
What is serious business?
Well, at least it's good news that she's not the victim anymore. And if they get to bring in listen.
They're not calling him the rapist. Are they?
The accused.
The accused.
Well, he is
Rapist.
accused, dummy.
And once you're accused...
He's going in for a layup and he's got her blood on his shirt. I think there might be some guilt.
This is what
That was edgy.
What's that now?
That's why I'm leaving it alone.
I don't like you leaving alone a racial subject. It's insincere and it's pissing me off. Tom, how's the sitcom?
The sitcom's going great on Must See
Shut
TV.
up!
They deal with rape on the
This is the
pilot.
first
It's
time.
really
Was he a lawyer?
Look, Mike was almost
I was a lawyer.
I was
He was a lawyer.
disbarred.
What is this new lawyer comedy? Gerard's
like
another
79?
idiot like that. What is this? What is
This is old lawyer comedy.
It all can be helpful for you. Have a lawyer around.
I'll make a call to hilarities for you.
I'm just reeling from that. Now listen. Well, look. Why does it take this millionaire to get this whole not a victim thing turned around? Why is this brand new? Why is it?
There's a lot of evidence against him.
Brand new to you.
What?
I don't know why.
But why? That she's
Nobody
not.
ever brought it
I'm
up
still
before.
stuck in hilarities.
That's the
What do you
problem.
mean no one's brought it up? No one's. Is this a new president there, Mr. Lawyer?
Is this a precedent? You better have
I
some
thought you said
legal
president.
information, you idiot. Well, you're sitting there writing those stupid Conan O'Brien farting hot dog things. You want some information, son of a bitch. You know what? Beat it for a minute. Bob, come here for 1 second.
That was a 95 reference. He referenced something from 1995. That's totally not.
No, he's right. What? I'm sorry.
Don't drink my water.
Yeah, 95 is right. I'm sorry I don't watch Conan nightly and religiously, stupid. Quit taping up that bench.
I gotta sit next to these.
You can burn me with a match if you want.
Go ahead.
It's good to have the Puerto
Well,
Rican
I'm sure.
Howie Mandel on the show.
You son of a bitch.
Could you do me a favor? Can you just talk to the successful side of the show today, right here?
the sitcom stars.
The jury.
Oh, that's right. He's got a series, The Jury,
His
coming
own
out.
show, Brett Butler, circa 1989. I don't know.
I can't help it, man. Reparations don't apply to me in Hollywood.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. Does it apply to you?
Well, Jesus go get some words in. What's up?
What? About this case?
Anything.
Yeah, you know
About anything?
You know about rape. Come on.
I've never raped anybody. First of all,
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What?
You did 11 years in juvie, and you.
How do you do 11 years in juvie? That makes me 22. You ass. Do the math.
All right. Whoa, 11 now.
Mike, come on back. I don't want this convicted felon.
I mean, 8 years. I don't know. Where's the cutoff? I don't know.
What's the most time you can do in juvie? You're a
What's
lawyer.
the most time you can do in juvie?
I was a lawyer for 2 years ago. 2 years, a long time ago.
What are you
It's
so
all-
nervous about?
So, okay, what do you want to know?
Because he took bribes. Jesus, what
Because I'm embarrassed.
Did you get
it's an
thrown out of the
embarrassing
law?
job. It's
Geraldo's
Did you get
not
thrown out of the
embarrassed.
legal profession?
Huh?
Yeah, you're one of those Irish Fordham law. I know exactly what happened. You went down there to the Bronx.
Oh,
for a
you
couple
figured out I was Irish from the name Sweeney. You are clever.
We'll be right back. Right before the show, we gave these guys and myself had to take this quiz to see what your potential to kill somebody is. There were 25 questions like, do you think everybody's out to get you? Do you ever been violent at work? Do you ever have bigoted or angry views? Blah, blah, blah. All these different questions. So here's what happened. We're all in the watch out category. As you can see, for some reason, I have been pushed to the limit of the watch out, but we're all in the same category. Watch out.
See how progressively white it got?
I'll tell you why.
It went from black to eggplant to the Moors to half Italian because it is Papa, but he's like trying to be really white guy. Sweeney and Quinn. And to the two white guys are the biggest.
But the violence always starts with the blacks.
Because we know. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Wait a minute. That's because black people know how to get their violence out.
Get their violence. I thought you said get their violence
No,
on.
so it doesn't build up. It doesn't build up to murder.
Yeah.
It's true you guys never commit murders.
No, not often. Listen,
Attempted.
Listen. First
Listen,
of
Jason
all,
Williams, you listen to me good.
Y'all do. It's y'all keep it inside.
Nah, so you're wrong.
You keep it inside. I'm telling you. But that's why he's least, because he's a white guy who lets it out. Sweeney, he's going to kill his wife, so no doubt. Bobby gets his anger out.
This is for a serial killer, right?
Yes.
A serial killer?
Yeah.
I don't have it. I would do it once.
Is it serial killer or just like a guy that goes up on the roof of a mall?
No, that's
I think it's serial killer.
Serial, like real quiet.
Yeah,
you do it.
really?
Now that takes a lot of work. That's a white guy's crime.
You have to start getting
You're gonna have pie charts and you're gonna stock paper.
You do have to do a lot of like handyman stuff to set up the shack with the restraints.
That's how that sniper got caught. That sniper got caught in D.C. sleeping in his car.
That's right. That's true.
He did.
Can you send him over there for using some of his act? That was from his acting.
There's nothing topical in my
No,
act.
it was from Goodfellas.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just, you know it is, right? You know what I'm saying? Slipping in.
What just happened?
You know what just happened? I tried to add something that was kind of clever and funny into this mad mix, and I shut the place down like it was a damn orange alert. Hey, Bob.
Why? For a minute.
I'll sit for a minute. I deserve it.
Oh, no. Look at you, scared. Hey, how you doing? Janet Jackson, I'm going to read the teleprompter. I'm not even going to stutter through it. Ready?
Good luck.
Janet Jackson finally spoke out about the whole Super Bowl incidents. Woo-hoo. Am I reading this right here? There we go. I just wanted to pretend like I was calling. Let me actually do calling. It was used truly to just take out the attention what was really going to... I don't mean you. I don't care. I'll do the show by myself. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, what do you think?
She's saying it was used to take attention away from what was going on in the world.
Yeah.
And that was being what? The Patriots putting a dynasty together? Is that what we're trying to say? We used a black nipple to ruin the Super Bowl?
Oh, this sucks. All right, so what you have? So Colin has some talent. Let me go back to the bench.
Go back to the bench.
Get back over there.
Holy you guys all turned on me.
This is like...
It's not so easy.
Remember, I was there for you.
Give a big hand to the commission.
This is like a Nickelodeon show. There's like guys running in and
Green slime
sitting on
falling
the
down.
bench.
You're right.
Some idiot was taping the
I
bench
like the way he
before.
tried to plug the show you used to executive produce.
What, Nickelodeon?
Yeah, he used to do the slime show. That's
Exactly. I'm sorry it doesn't have that careful intellect that Conan has. Listen to me. I've got had it.
No need to get angry.
There's no need.
You're on the edge there.
Nice, Bobby. Let's do the ow.
I look like you just grabbed me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Mike, you look like Richard Speck. Remember that guy that killed him?
Yeah.
Is this so we don't have to take a piss break?
Yeah, these college kids, they don't even know what Richard Speck is. You
Well,
gotta
this
get
was
older.
1866.
We all know Richard.
He was,
Well, he was in that video a
black
few years
serial
ago.
killer.
You were supposed to get me that tape of that video. Whatever happened, stupid? I did you a favor.
Yeah.
And you promised me the
That
video.
wasn't me.
It was that girl.
Yeah.
Whatever happened? I want to
she
take,
sent
there's
the
a
tape
tape
back
of
to
Richard
Chicago.
Speck in jail. He has breast implants, been in for 25 years. He's got that, he's in Illinois, and he's got the big brother like, yo, and they're like making him blow him, and they got coke. It's like an exciting video. It sounds a little harsh at
You
first.
see that? You see
They're
that white girl
excited.
right there in the middle with the red? She has no clue what's going on.
Wait.
All she
why did
wants
you
to
single
do
her out?
is lift up her skirt for Snoop Dogg. And she doesn't know who Richard Speck is. You gotta explain to these people who he is.
Well,
or
don't-
use an updated serial
say
killer
one-
in your jokes.
But he looks more like Richard Speck.
He looks just like Richard Speck. But who is Richard Speck to a 19-year-old
But I have to
tenderloin like that? She don't know.
Let me say one.
Think of me as Snoop Dogg.
First of all, there's a TV audience we're trying to read.
Second of all right, we'll be right back. Size Me Up is where we bring out two audience members. Our comics have to guess where they're from, what they do, and then an interesting fact about them. And from what I hear, it's all the rage on the message boards. So you guys are doing a heck of a job. Let's bring out our first person, Clarence. This is Clarence. You have 20 seconds to size him up. Clarence, ready? We got to hang here for 20 seconds. You know the music.
All right, okay.
What a fun show. This could be the theme show for Tough Crowd. It's a tough crowd. Hey, it's a tough crowd. How you doing there? Oh, okay, let's see what you got. Starting with Nick.
From Detroit, works for Midas Muffler. He's working on a barbecue-flavored bikini wax.
Patrice.
He's from the Sun. He's a struggling actor, which means he's a waiter, and he speaks 75 languages fluently.
All right, Mike Sweeney.
I know he's not from Great Neck. He's not an eyeglass salesman. And I just had not. I didn't have
All right, tell me.
He's really from Greenwich, Connecticut. His job is a stockbroker. And the interesting fact is he used to be Flavor Flav.
Clarence! All right. Clarence, what's the real answer?
Well, actually, I'm from Spanish Harlem. I'm unemployed, and I do...
Get the hell out of here.
Tell him.
And I do very interesting splits.
Can you do one? I don't want you to hurt yourself. What do you do? Just split?
Well, I do them naked.
Oh! Good for you.
Well, I mean... Well,
take off your clothes and do one. I don't care. All right, thank you, Clarence.
Yeah,
thank you. Next, Alvin. Okay, Alvin, let's try this again. 20 seconds. It's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd now. I'll tell you. Okay, we're going to start this time with Tom Papa from the other end.
Oh, okay.
Tommy, what do you got?
Okay. He lives in a hollow tree. He makes cookies. And his chest hair is made of cookie dough.
All right. Mike Sweeney!
He is from Great Neck. He sells eyeglasses, and he went to summer camp with Ariel Sharon.
Okay, Patricio.
He's from Israel. He's his job is that he fiddles on roofs. And he survived 75
pogroms. All right, Nick.
I can't read this. He's from the Gaza Strip. He sells ecstasy, and he invented adult diapers.
All right, Alvin, what's the truth?
I'm from Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn?
I'm retired.
Retired.
And unusual thing, I once tried to pick up my wife because I didn't recognize her.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you, Alvin. Thank you, Clarence. Cheers. Folks, New York hosts everything from the Republican convention to the Apprentice. Now the city wants to host the 2012 Olympics. What new events would give the games a more New York feel? And remember, fellas, try to hit it out of the park. I heard somebody from the Steinberg Management Company might be in the crowd. All right, who's up first? Tom.
All right. One of the best events of the Olympics is the long jump. So for a New York twist, we will conduct the long jump on 42nd Street. And rather than run all the way and try and jump like an idiot, we'll measure what most people do on 42nd Street, public urination.
All right, Patrice.
Bunch of different events. The roach toss, the bum smack, spot the fake Rolex and Fendi purse competition, escape from a burning building while carrying grandma down the stairs dash, the cop bribe, guess the hooker's disease, the subway push, the rat lassoing, who's the transvestite, the draft dodge, and the Arab frisk.
All right, Mike.
You know, those are great, but who cares what the events are going to be? No, the important thing is, by pushing to get the 2012 Olympics, New York City is proving it will do whatever it takes to stay America's #1 terrorism target. It's the perfect follow-up. It's the perfect follow-up to volunteering to host this summer's Republican convention in a city without a single registered Republican. But there's still so much more New York can do, like getting the Super Bowl, running an oil pipeline under the Empire State Building, and opening a military base in Times Square for the Israeli army. Let's work together so we can remain scared.
Okay. Whoa. And if you ever pause, if you pause in the middle again and get applause,
I had no idea. I've never been on the show.
You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
Nick,
I'm sorry.
Nick,
I have 3 events. First, Subway Luge. That's when we strap 2 guys on the top of the A train on their backs. First one to lift their head loses. Second, the 5,000-meter women's bikini race through Central Park. It starts at midnight. Contestants are allowed 1 can of mace. The girl who makes it to the finish line without being sexually assaulted wins. And the last one's the fetus find. Teams run through the city looking for dead fetuses. Team who comes back with the most wins. Extra points for umbilical cords.
All right, that's the show, everybody.
Tonight, you removed yourself as host, let Bob Kelly host. What was going on in your mind as you sat there and got a chance to watch your own show?
I realized why our ratings are so low. No, that show was, let me just say something about tonight's show. That's posterity, that show. That was the best show ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was definitely
It was fun. Geez, the crowd's like, what? Listen, folks.